Hi everybody, it's Nancy back with another process video. So here I am just scrapping a single photo on this layout. So here I am just going through my stash. I have the crate paper, I think this is called the Storybook or Storyteller collection. I'm just trying to find a background. I decided to do this map paper, which is really busy, and then I make it even busier by stamping on that, but you'll see that later. You'll see me having a few issues with my trimmer. I really need to find up my other blade because it's getting worse. It seems to cut when I put it one way but not the other, so I think it's just got a bit blunt. As I say, I changed my blade before I started my 30 layouts, and I think I'm on about, I don't know, nearly 40 layouts this year, so I suppose it's done quite a few. So here I am just taking this piece of paper. I'm not sure what collection that is from. Here's a little bit again Studio Calico that I've had in my stash for a long time, and I'm just using my scissors to cut it because I was fed up with my trimmer not really working, so I'm just trying to work out where I'm going to place this photo on the layout. And again, this is from my Stuttgart trip, so I do want to use Christmassy colours, but I'm not necessarily using themed Christmas papers. So that one is not actually Christmas themed, but I do pull out my Christmas stash. So here's one of my Christmas bags. So here I'm pulling out, I believe that's from This and That Echo Park collection, so I'm just using one of those cards. And then I'm using some of these LA Studio cut parts to add to the layout. So I just cut up 2 of those. So I'm just looking through the rest of this stash, trying to work out what I'm going to use and try and get the most out. So these, I mean, some of these have been in that Hamley overlay has been in my stash. I think it was in the first Chamel Christmas box I got. This is a Lily Bee design paper. Again, that's been in my stash for a couple of years. So I'm just cutting lots of different boxes up to layer those. I'm just trying to work out where I want to put them. I did cut my 4x6 photo down to 4x4. And to be fair, the background of the photo was not really important, so I do pull out my stamp set. Also, while looking for my Christmas stash, I pull out these couple of alphabet stickers, but I actually put them to the side and forget I pulled them out, so they don't make it onto the layout. I'm just placing that down beside me. So yeah, I don't actually use either of them. Here I am just looking through my doilies. And I decided I'm going to go with one of these more ornate doilies, and it's slightly bigger than the normal size I use. It is white though, so it does get a little bit lost about the background, but I will look at addressing that. So here I am deciding, okay, this background's not busy enough. I'm going to add some colour to it. So I pull out the fired brick and my polka dot brayer, and just add these braid bits to either side, and so it does look really busy. You'll see at the photos at the end. Actually, it's a lot clearer on close up, and I actually really like it. I like it being busy. I'm just using the small heart brayer here. I did realise when using this that you need to brayer it the right way, if that makes sense. Otherwise your hearts end up upside down. I'm not quite sure. I don't know, I think I put it in wrong. I'm not quite sure what I was doing wrong, but I did notice that some of them were upside down, so that's something I'm going to have to pay a bit more attention to. And I did use the, I think it's the Shabby Shutters. I don't know, I might have made that colour up at all. It's like a pale green. So I'm now adding some white Dilutions ink over the top. Again, this does take forever to dry, this ink. and I do get kind of bored. And then this is the Dilutions Red. Again, I am actually using these inks, even though I say that one I do find it's a bit limited on what you can use it in. And then I'm using some of my favourite Mr. Tattered Angels Route 66. Where the red and white had mixed, it had started to get a little bit pink, so I do end up dabbing that off because I don't like it. So here I've just grabbed one of those paper artsy stamps, that's just a sort of hand drawn star, and I'm just stamping it in random places over the background. I do apologise that you can't see, I really should have zoomed in at this point, but completely forgot, but you can see in the end image. So here I am just using my heat gun to try and and I'm just using, I have a pack of dry baby wipes beside me, so I'm just doing it. I do apologise that you can see more of me when I'm sitting down here. I've moved my camera slightly and you can just see me chilling out in my t-shirt. It's, you know, it's just I come home from work and I take my work stuff off and just chill out. Okay, so now I'm looking at putting the layout together. I've pulled some washi tape out. Again, this is another little box of Christmassy bits I had, so I'm just looking at, there's some more washi tape. I'll pull out a bit of ribbon, but that doesn't actually make it on the layout. And also pull out some gems, and I also find some more of these Jenny Bolin plastic daisies, which I thought I'd used the last one on my layout the other day, hence why I cut it in half and was really sort of, you know, savvy and thought I'm going to use it all up. No, I find some more at the bottom of the box. I can't find my foam, which I can use to ink. I can't find my blending tool, so I just bundle up the dry wet wipe and use that to ink the edges. I just thought, because the background is so busy, it does need a little bit more definition, just to sort of separate everything out a bit. So I am just inking everything apart from the photo. I even end up inking the doily. I do something here which is a bit different. I actually add some layers. I start sticking my layers down and then I add some more ink over the top, just to bring all the more layers together and more dimension. So here I am just layering my photo up on that green Studio Calico paper, then on that bit of checkerboard. Again, I'm really sorry, I can't remember what collection that is. And then just layering these all up, and then I'm trying to work out where I'm going to put that doily. So I do just cut it in half, and again just rubbing that wet wipe over the top kind of does just pick out the design on there. Again, you can see that in the close-up photos. So I'm just trying to work out where I want to put that Echo Park card, and on the side it says cheer, jolly and season. And I don't know if you can see from the photo, but I'm making a rather ridiculous face, and I do have a glass of Gluhwein in my hand, which is mulled wine. And at the Christmas market, basically from, I think it's about 10 o'clock in the morning when it opens, there's all these stalls selling Gluhwein, and basically you can buy just a glass of Gluhwein and you pay a deposit for your cup, and then you take the cup back and you get your money back. Well, also, if you want, you can just pay that money, you know, the money, and then don't take your cup back and you get to keep the cup. So by the end of this day, I think I had 4 different cups, and yeah, as you can see from the photo, I was a little bit jolly, let's say. I was getting the Christmas spirit. So yeah, so that's what the photo's about. And I say you're seeing the final photos, close-ups. My hilarious expression. So here I am just adding some washi tape. This washi tape is what I call it's shiny washi tape rather than matte washi tape. And that red one was just in a Christmas set, and the green arrow one again came in a Studio Calico kit, I believe. So I'm now trying to work out where I'm going to put those red plastic sort of daisies. And then also adding those L Studio banners. That top one says Holiday Snapshot. And then that bottom one says, "'Tis the season to be jolly," which kind of goes with the fact I was a little bit tipsy. And I've just added that plastic doily to the bottom there. I'm just adding this bottom one there. I also added the second part of the doily there as well. I really like how they look. My glue is really starting to run out, so I really need to get some more. I did actually just get up off my chair then to see if I can find my other lot of glue, but I couldn't. I see these green sequins on my desk, but they're just the wrong colour green, so they're not going to work on this layout. I stamped some more of those stars, along the background. And then I'm looking at working on my title. I can't remember if I said, but this layout just took me about just over 50 minutes, about 52 minutes. So I'm really happy with that. Again, I do find in an evening that I can probably get about 3 layouts done if I'm just sitting there chilling out, and it's no particular rush, but probably in about 3.5 hours, 4 hours I can get 3 layouts done. So here I am just looking for my Amy Tan alphas, so I'm just doing that to make up past my title. My title's going to go in that bottom cluster. I do find actually in a lot of my alphabets that I run out of G's. I'm not sure particularly if I spell any more words with G's than normal, but yeah, I do find that. So I did have to just pull out my second packet of these. I actually got 2 packets in 2 different kits that I subscribe to, so that's really good, and I really like them. They're the rubbery ones. And then I'm using these Jenny Bolan letter stickers, and these are the ones that I tried to use on my last layout but didn't. So here I am just lining that out, and I did have to put the accent umlaut over the Gluhwein. I decided to spell it the German way. So I'm just adding those red alphas there. And I really like the placement of the title. Sorry, I think I'm just setting up YouTube videos because I've got my iPad in front of me. And as I've said previously, I put all new videos that come up on the dashboard, I add them to a playlist, so I don't have to keep changing it during selecting the videos. So I think that's probably what I'm doing there, just selecting the right videos. So here I've got these stars, and these ones are kind of got an iridescent white glitter on. Again, these were really cheap and they've been in my stash for quite a while, a couple of years. So I'm just adding those. I decided to add those on. I also added the stars from that Jenny Bolan sticker sheet. So I've added those with 3 points to that top cluster. Then I decide I'm going to bring one down to that bottom cluster, and I do just get the little red star as well. And then I'm going to take a red gem that I found in that box as well, and add that to each of those clusters. So I'm really happy with how this layout turned out. Yes, it's a little bit busier than some layouts that are out there, but I really like it, and I really am loving these brayers so much. I just love adding that texture to the background. I am looking at getting some modelling paste, because that's something that I see a lot of people use, and that's something I want to experiment with. So that is one of my purchases I want to make. I don't know if I'd be too impatient though to wait for it to dry. I don't know. So that's something I'm going to do. Oh, on this bit I did just pull out a transparency. I've nearly used all of those that came in that packet I had, and I really struggled to do it until someone said just use them in the background. I was like, yeah, of course. So I'm really happy with that. I've tried to put some of those blasted banners on, but that hasn't worked. So here is the final pictures of my layout. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with another process video soon. Cue the hilarious face. Thanks, bye!